Hello everyone, this is Andrew O'Neill from AMO Bookkeeping LLC, and I just am here to share all about the bookkeeping business that my wife and I have started, and just share our journey and share any kind of tool or tip that we can to help other people start your own bookkeeping business as well. And so for this video, I'm just going to be sharing some tips on the 4-step social media marketing strategy that I've been using to help generate leads for us and clients. Okay, so let's just jump right into it. The first thing that we do, well, first of all, it's through Facebook. Yeah, I've shared my personal Facebook page. I don't have a business Facebook page, so all of the things I'm going to be sharing are all through the personal Facebook page. So there are 4 steps to this marketing strategy. The first step in the marketing strategy is to go through your Facebook feed, most likely in the morning every day or sometime in the earlier part of the day, and find 10 different posts that you feel like you can comment on quickly, and keep the comment relatively short, polite, professional, and just make it quick. Okay, so keep it positive, polite, and professional. Those are the 3 P's. Okay. And so don't take too much time doing this, but just be consistent about it every single day. Okay. So one of the things that I've noticed when I go talk to other people also trying to start their own business is that they're not consistent with their social media marketing strategy. You have to be consistent. You have to show up every single day, even if you don't want to. You'll only make change if you're consistent with this for, let's just say, 6 months. Okay, so that was step 1. Okay, step 2, okay, is going to be a post. Okay. Now, I currently just make daily posts all about bookkeeping, but I would suggest that you have a few different kinds of content that you post, like a little bit about like business tips, a little bit about yourself, and share your own like video a little bit, like share a video that you take of yourself talking about something, and maybe even share a little bit about your story, your life, or your family on Facebook. So that's the ideal, to share a little bit more about yourself on Facebook so people can get to know you. Okay, so a daily post. Now, this is again going to be a more difficult thing to do. You have to show up every single day, but you can think of it as you are just reminding everyone in your network that you are a business owner and you're running a bookkeeping business, and hello, just remember, like, here I am if anyone needs my help. Yeah. So it's kind of like a billboard. You kind of drive by it and there's the business, right? You kind of see it over and over and over again, and eventually people will start to say, hey, I wonder who this person is. So a daily post, it doesn't have to be earth-shattering or an amazing post. Matter of fact, a lot of times I will repeat or say the same thing in a different way, and it literally doesn't matter. It's helpful actually for people to see the same information more than once. So that's step number 2. Yeah, a daily post. Okay. Step number 3 is adding business owners on local Facebook business groups. And of course, you don't have to be doing this on Facebook. So if you find a different social media platform more helpful, then you could go ahead and add people from there. But for me, I focused on Facebook. And so for me, I am just focused in on different local groups in the Hudson Valley area of New York. And so you would probably have, some other state and some other city that you would be want to look into for some local business owners. And basically what we want to do is we want to add like 45 to 50 business owners on Facebook as friends um, throughout the day. So you want to kind of split this up. You don't want to add all of them at once because this is going to make Facebook flag your account as spam. But basically, we want to go in there and let's just say 3 times a day, you want to add 15 business owners. Okay, 15 business owners. And you don't just want to add any business owners, but you want to add the ones who have like at least, let's just say at the beginning, like 3 mutual friends. Okay, you don't want to add the people who don't have any mutual friends or the people who have only like 1 or 2. And so I'll just go in just to give you an example of what I'm talking about. So right here, the New York group here. So what you want to do is you want to go in and click on the members, the members of the group. And once you clicked on that, you're going to go down and you're going to find where it says members in common. Okay, so this is going to just be a collection of the people who you have the most other people in common with. Okay, so remember, that's the one. And then just go ahead and click see all, and that'll be enough to just start to see some people. And I'll start to just show you how I go about doing this. So then you just kind of scroll down. I'll give you an example of somebody. So the first business owner that I see right here, yeah. So this is a business owner and I have 50 mutual friends in common and I have not added them as a friend. So I'm just going to go ahead and click add. Okay, so I'll do the same thing like that 15 times and 3 times a day. So basically I'll just say I'll add, let's say 15 business owners at 10 o'clock. I'll give it a 2-hour break, add 15 more at 12, and then around 2, add 15 more, something like that. Yeah, or if you skip 2 o'clock, you could do 3 or 4 o'clock, whatever it might be. So that's step 3, okay? Adding business owners, okay? Now, step 4 is reaching out to business owners, okay? So let me show you how I go about finding out which business owners I have reached out to, or like which ones I became friends with on a particular day. So I'm going to go to the home page and I'm going to go to my actual profile, my profile page. Okay, so in order to find, let's see, let me clear my annotations here and just get it fresh. Okay, so in order to find your connections or the people who added you as friends on Facebook, you have to go to the 3 dots here. And inside it there, you go to, let's see, go to activity log. Let me just circle that here. Activity log. And in there, you're going to go to connections, which is right here. Like that. And inside connections, you're going to go to, looks like friends. Looks like they've actually changed just a little bit since I last went in here. So friends, let's drop down friends. Oh, and your friends. Okay, so they changed it a little bit. Let's see, clear drawings. So you should go friends and then your friends, like that. And when you click on your friends, basically you just want to change the date that you're looking at. And so for me, today is July 7th, and I added all the 45 people that I wanted to add for today. And it looks like actually yesterday is when I have the record for. So let me just give you an example. So on this group of people, I would reach out to each and every one of these business owners starting August 7th. Okay? The reason that you don't want to reach out to them right away is because that will feel and look spammy. It will look like you're desperate. It will look bad. Okay, so don't do that. Lots and lots of people do that, even to me as a bookkeeping business owner, and I don't like it. It just doesn't feel good. Okay, so you have to wait. But the good news is, once you have waited a whole month and you continually do this every single day, the posting, the commenting, and the messaging, you will build yourself up a list of daily people to reach out to. Because every single new day, let's say August 8th, or even August 6th, if we go back one day, look, I have more people to reach out to on August 6th and August 5th right here. So you can see I have a lot of messages I'm going to be sending in August. Yeah, August 3rd. Okay, so that's not it. Okay, so the last piece that I can share with you is my actual message. Okay, so I can just go to my actual messages to show you what I actually say to a business owner when I'm first reaching out to them. And so I'll just scroll down a bit to show you an actual message. It says, hey, and I should be able to find one that I sent not that long ago, and that way you can, right here it is, Hunter Moats. So here's an example. Now I like to personalize mine, so I just start with hey, their first name, and you're welcome to use this message if you want. I didn't actually make this up. I got this from another YouTuber named Zach Pasquarello, and it's been working great for me so far. So if you want, you can go ahead and copy this down. It says, hey Hunter, I'm growing my bookkeeping business, and I was just wondering, do you know any US-based business owners who currently need help with their bookkeeping? I'd greatly appreciate an introduction and an opportunity to help them. So the reason that I like this message is because it doesn't directly ask the business owner if they need help. It gives them the opportunity to tell me that they do need help, but it's kind of a more indirect message. And it's, I think, received better than if I were to directly ask the business owner. And I also like to include the US-based part in there because I do occasionally connect with people who are international. So I just like to let them know that I'm sticking with the area where I know, like the tax laws and different things like that. So anyway, this is the exact message that I send to them. And that would be the last step, step 4. Yeah, that's it. And there's one more little piece that I just like to share, which is that on every Sunday, once I've done a whole week of adding like 45 to 50 clients, I like to go in and I like to, clear out my friend requests, because after like a week, you might have like 200 to 500 friend requests in there that are pending, that haven't been accepted, and you don't want to let those just sit. And so what I've learned to do is go to, like every Sunday I do this, I go to my Friends tab on the Home tab, and under the Friends tab, I go and click on friend requests, and then I click on sent friend or sent requests right here. And once I'm in there, then you can see since, let's see, today's actually early and just past midnight on Tuesday. So anyway, you can see from Sunday and Monday, the first 2 days of this week, I have added a total of 114 people. And so every Sunday I'll go in and I'll go in here, and if they haven't accepted my request, all these people, I'll go in and I'll just say cancel, 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 cancel. I'll click all of them. Unless I've added maybe 15 or 30 on that day already on Sunday, then I'll just leave those if I can remember how many there were. Otherwise, I just hit cancel to all of them, and I'll just start fresh. That way I can just continue to add people. And sometimes it takes a few tries for you to become friends with a business owner, but I've noticed it does work a lot, especially when you have more mutual friends. Okay? So I will be sharing the whole story of a little tech trick I have to auto scroll on Facebook for one of my next videos. And so if you have any questions or any ideas for a video you'd like me to share as I'm going along this bookkeeping journey to try to help you start your own bookkeeping business, I'm happy to hear it. And other than that, we'll catch you next time. Just if you can, take a moment. It really helps me out if you can hit the subscribe button below. If you liked the video, just click the like button. And that's about it. So see you all next time. Goodbye.